And good morning. Welcome to Today at the Races presented by Fidelity First. I'm Stan Salter along with Keith Fustel on a beautiful Saturday. No rain, no snow, no rain yet. Maybe a little rain later on this afternoon. But real quick, let's recap yesterday. We had a bunch of national attention on our last three races here at Laurel Park. Yesterday is race 8. Kicked off that big Stronach 5, and they dumped a bunch of money into it.
Did.
Over what? It was over 361,000 the total pool when it was all said and done. And we gave you a couple of the winners. Home Run Maker was my best bet. He won the race 8 to kick off the Stronach 5. Then Ghoul's Night Out was a popular winner of our race 9 yesterday. They were two impressive winners, Home Run Maker and Ghoul's Night Out. And then Tri Poker wins the 10th race. You had the Hollendorfer horse in that leg C at Golden Gate, and then a long shot winner at Golden Gate in the 5th and final leg, a long 16-1 shot in the final leg. So that gave the winning bettors for the Stronach 5 yesterday a little over what, 4,700.
4,700, and a dollar parlay, according to our man Jim Dunleavy for the daily racing form, would have got you 1881. So there you go. You may want to jump in on the Stronach 5. And how about Ghoul's Night Out yesterday?
Sure.
Whew.
Lights out.
Where'd that race come from?
Yeah, well,
about 20 points higher than normal.
Well, she was cutting back in distance, so she was dead fit for that race, and she'd already won her Open A other than, so she was supposed to beat up on the Maryland-bred first level allowance runners yesterday, and she did. So that was all yesterday. You said 69 winning tickets had the Stronach 5 for a little over 4,700. So if you had it, congratulations. You had to do your homework to have that 16-1 shot in the final leg out there at Golden Gate. So a big day today. We have a nice card today, couple carryovers. It's opening day also for the championship meet down there at our sister track, Gulfstream Park down there in South Florida. So opening day of their big meet, and they have the claiming crown today down there at Gulfstream on opening day, and a couple local Maryland horses down there.
Did you say the Frocks?
The Frocks
caravan down 95 south
are down there. Were
to
so
Gulfstream.
innocent. Yep.
I love it.
She's always dead game, so innocent. And you said Oak Bluffs as well for Mary Epler?
Yeah, Oak Bluffs, and she you might take a close look. I know her last couple races. His last couple of races were a little bit dull on maybe some ground that had a little give to it. This horse, Oak Bluffs, he really likes the Gulfstream turf course.
All right, so that's today at Gulfstream. And, of course, next Saturday here at Laurel Park, we have 3 nice stake races for you next Saturday, including both the Maryland Juvenile fraternities, one for the Colts and Geldings 2-year-olds, and then the 2-year-old fillies, all Maryland breds next Saturday. And you have the Howard Bender as well. You have a Grade 1 a Grade 1 winner nominated to the Maryland Juvenile fraternity. Nick's Go is a Grade 1 who's nominated to the Maryland Juvenile fraternity. Good press release went out yesterday. You can check it out on the laurelpark.com website.
Absolutely. Nick's Go, and almost pulled the upset in the
Breeders' Cup.
Boy, he was dead game in that race as well.
All right, so that's all next Saturday. Let's show you what's going on today here in this weekend at Laurel Park. Today is our Give a Gift, Get a Gift promotion. Always a popular promotion. Bring in a new unwrapped toy and get a gift from Laurel Park today. No stuffed animals, please. Donations are given to the Maryland Horsemen's Assistance Foundation. So a feel-good promotion this afternoon. Come on out here, bring a gift. They go to the kids on the backstretch here at Laurel and Pimlico.
Absolutely. We're all family here, right? You
Yep.
know, take care of our own, and that's a great little promotion right there. Absolutely. If you're coming out today, make sure you bring a gift.
So that's today. Now, tomorrow the Ravens are away. A big road game tomorrow for the Baltimore Ravens. They're down there in Atlanta taking on the Atlanta Falcons. You can watch the Ravens game tomorrow and all the other football games tomorrow. We have the NFL Sunday Ticket. Every game, every Sunday, now featured in the new sports book here at Laurel Park, right next to the new sports bar up there, second floor of the grandstand. So that's tomorrow, and the 3 hours before the Ravens are a 1 o'clock game tomorrow, right? I'm pretty sure.
Right.
So 3 hours before that, starting at 10 o'clock tomorrow, 105.7 Game Day Uncensored, the official Ravens pregame show. They'll be broadcasting up there at the Sportsbook starting at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Jerry Coleman and the group will be here from 105.7 The Fan.
You think Carulli would have ever left that place up on the second
Frank
floor
Carulli,
if he
would have set up shop.
Here?
His office
absolutely.
definitely would have been up there. and he'd be helping you bet the football games. And you can
Sure.
bet the football games. That's right. You can bet the football games right here at Laurel Park. Jump in for our $3,000 football pick'em contest. You can enter today as well. Go up to the sports bar at right here at Laurel Park, and you buy a program or a form, and you get an entry into that $3,000 football pick'em contest, and test your handicapping skills when it comes to football. So that's tomorrow. Let's show you the main track today. We have a perfect fast track today.
Yes.
There it is. They've been doing some work on it. They'll have it opened up here in Harrod and be fast for race 1 today.
Absolutely. I know it's a possibility of some showers later in the day. We'll keep you apprised of the situation. Let's get cranking, Stan, on this. What?
All right.
9-race card today, Stan?
9 today. Yep,
Yeah,
9
9.
race. 9 races today. First race post time today, 12:15. Let's take a look here. Race 1's going to start the rolling super high 5. We have a carryover here in race 1. It's a very playable 7-horse field in the opener. Here's the carryover for the rolling super high 5 in race 1, $1,515. That has a low 15% takeout, the rolling super high 5. We have it every race with 7 or more horses. So they don't hit it here in race 1. Keep your eye on it. That'll carry over to not race 2. It'll carry over to the third race, the super high 5, if they don't hit it here in race 1. Also, race 1, we start the early pick 5. It's a mandatory payout on this early pick 5 with an industry low 12% takeout. Both your pick 5s here at Laurel Park, your best bet with that low 12% takeout. Let's take a look here at race 1. Claiming 5,000, 3 and up. Haven't won 2 races in 6 months. Never won 5. The condition going 6 furlongs. My best bet of the day here. The 4, Young American, you pick him second. I pick him on top here. 7-5 for our leading trainer, Claudio Gonzalez. Carlos Carrasco to ride this 4-year-old today. Carlos, he's won on this horse his last 2 tries. Carlos and Claudio, they're 37% together here in Maryland. Young American, a 3-time winner at Laurel Park, and he's just running through his conditions. He won a 3-life 2 starts ago, a 4-life last out. Now he's in a 5-life condition. Claudio keeps jamming him in here for 5,000. That's why they win a bunch of races. The 4, Young American, going to be one tough favorite to beat here in race 1.
Yeah, maybe not what he once was, but he's working back towards it. Took him a couple races to get going off of that layoff from April to August. Certainly, he's the one to beat. And I think there's going to be a decent little pool in here. You see in the super high 5s when you got like a 7-5, 6-5 shot, that the guys think they can go ahead and key.
Let's hit the video. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we got the video. Let's show you that last race from early November.
Oh, okay.
So not to interrupt
no,
you, Keith.
No, that's fine.
Here's the win early November. But what you were saying about the super high 5 here in the opener.
Yeah, I mean, they like to jump in. The bettors, they think they've got a key horse, and this is going to be one. Look at the way this horse is running right now, just circling up under a steady hand right there under Carlos Carrasco, rolling out there about 5 wide, and just says, see you later. Puts away the speed at the 3/16 and is gone. I think he's facing maybe a little bit better in this group. I think the main challenge is going to be Pachi Cruz, who will be my top selection. But, man, visually looking at this right now, it's going to be tough to beat Young American this afternoon. But Pachi Cruz is going to go first time for trainer Joan Reynolds. Cousin Joan does a great job and does well when horses go in her barn for the first time. She hits over at a 20% clip with a positive ROI. He's faced some races with some pretty good speed. I gets a little bit of a break this afternoon. Hosway has shown speed, but coming off of that route race, the speed might be dulled for that horse. I think it's all systems go for Pachi Cruz on the outside. He's going to open up. Hopefully he can hold off the closing Young American.
All right, I like the horse. Yeah, Joan, 23%, a positive ROI with new runners in her stable. You get Alex Centron aboard. Pachi Cruz should get a dream trip on the outside today. We both like the 3 here as well in race 1, the 3 Day Strike for Damon Del Dovico. A good third last out, going a mile, was in front and just got a little tired going a mile, finished third. I love the cut back to 6 furlongs today with Forrest Boyce aboard.
Yeah, and this horse is pretty versatile. He's got a second from 2 tries at this distance. He's all right. And this horse will relax under Forrest Boyce and make a run in here, no doubt.
All right, so nice beaten nickel claimer to kick off the early pick 5 and that rolling super high 5 in race 1. You like the early pick 4 today. That starts in race 2. A nice first level allowance condition going 5.5 furlongs. Let's check out your pick 4 ticket, see how you played it.
We had to do an audible stand with a couple of these scratches. I really like the Potts horse today that was scratched in the fourth race. But now here we go now. A little $9 ticket. So hopefully you can bet a little, make a lot, and then go pump it back into the windows later on in the card. Three deep to get you started. 2, 4, and 5. Cheese on my top selection off of a trouble trip in last. We're going to single blow the whistle. All he does is win in race 3. Fourth race, the 7 and the 9. Rapidash Cash reported first time gelding. And in the fifth, 1, 4, and 6. The heavy favorite, Lovely Games, is scratch. Big scratch. Key scratch out of race 5. The 10 is out. That leaves me with the 1, 4, 6 for a $9 ticket.
All right, let's take a look here. Race 2, a first-level allowance condition for Maryland bred, Maryland sired horses, 3 and up, 5.5 furlongs. I have the 2 Vineyard on top.
Okay.
Who do you have on top?
I've got the 4 Cheese on.
Cheese on. Okay, we have a video spotlight. I like the 4 Cheese on as well. We have a video spotlight of his last race, November 22nd, against 25,000 Starter Allowance Company this day.
This was rated pretty kindly. It was the blinkers went on that day on the 22nd. You see Cheese on down on the rail, now easing out and about the 4 path coming up behind the horse in red, the leader in red. And watch this through the final 16th of a mile. Trusting Friend in the green cap with the yellow blinkers and red shadow rolls are going to be your eventual winner. But stymied here with Run is Cheese on. And I tell you, this horse was a little keen early, got this horse to relax. I think he's got a little bit more positional speed than what you're going to than you saw last time, because I don't think they want to let Vineyard get away. Vineyard looks like the main speed in race 2, but I think Cheese on, second time blinkers, avoids some trouble, can stalk in pounds.
Well, I like the way Ollie Figgins kind of working through the conditions of the 2 Vineyard. My top pick here, 3-year-old son of Dominus, a Maryland-bred, homebred for PTK. Good to see PTK back here in Maryland. They used to be one of the top owners here in Maryland. They had a bunch of top trainers here in Maryland: Jenkins, Ferris Allen, Dane Kabisky. Now they've been to Kentucky and Florida and everywhere. Good to see him back here in Maryland. And Vineyard, a nice one. Kabisky had this horse for his debut when he was a good second last July here at Laurel Park, and then he stepped up to a maiden special weight at Timonium with a big win, a nice win last out against Starter Allowance Company, and finds a nice restricted first-level allowance condition today. Inside post, he has a little early speed. Kevin Gomez is gonna have to use that early speed from the get-go here, try to get good early position on my top pick, the 2 Vineyard.
I like the way he recovered from a bobbling break, was able to show rating gear. He looks pretty much like the speed of the speed. Got cooked on the front 2 races back. They went too fast. If anybody might jump up and show some quality speed, maybe the 3 Pascal Chan. It was all slow off of a long layup, but you go back on the page as a 2-year-old, shows some pretty good gas from internals of 45 and 4. A horse that might jump up now off the claim, who's run some big numbers in the past, is Apollodor de Damasco, the 5 for Jamie Ness. I expected a little bit more for this horse last time. Didn't get it. Was down inside, slightly dull inside on the 17th. But this horse could certainly, on his best, pop up and beat these horses.
And runs first off the claim today for trainer Jamie Ness. 23% Ness is first off the claim. So, yeah, we like the same 4 horses there in race 2. It's a nice allowance race to kick off that early pick 4. Let's check out the 3rd race. We're going a mile and a 16th here in race 3. 8,000 starter allowance condition, 3-year-olds and upwards. Some tough customers in here. We both have the 1 Blow the Whistle on top. He has 9 wins this year. 9 wins from 11 starts. 1 second, 1 third. He's made over 120,000. What a fun horse this horse must be to own. Imagine taking your friends to the races nine times for 9 wins already. Now looking for his 10th win today. He's got to be right up there for most wins by a horse for this year. I say Blow the Whistle, Horse of the Year candidate.
I was going to say, I get a vote. Heck with Justify. We'll take Blow the Whistle. And, horses like this deserve a ton of credit. And the trainers and the owners, all the connections, the grooms that have kept this horse happy. And like I say, all he does is win. He's had a perfect trip off of a duel. Last time he has positional speed from the rail. Awfully tough to beat at a shorter price. This afternoon got the better of Etruscan, the 6th, last time out. They had sat similar trips. This horse just had more run, and he knows. He's like an old pro. He knows how to win. Looking for a little bit of value. Unfortunately, this horse draws outside. But let's look at the video of Dazzling Oki from November 23rd. Was claimed that afternoon out of an $8,000 condition. But Dazzling Oki this afternoon had a brutal trip. Came away okay, but then was a little bit rank behind the speeds going into the first turn. And it was just trouble pretty much to about the quarter pole from here for this horse. His little rank has to steady behind horses right there. And then coming past the 3/8, we're going to pick it up and run this to the wire. Just kind of bottled up in traffic. Thought maybe the horse was going to get some room. No, here comes a 6 horse to cover him up past the 5/16 and just sitting chilly behind a wall of horses. Weston says, maybe I'm going to try to slip through to the inside. Gets a little room coming there, but everybody else, Stan, has the momentum from here. But the valiant effort from the 3/16 pole to the wire. Dazzling Okie, a tough old veteran, a 13-time winner himself.
Yep.
Really finishes up well. Just too much to make up. He fits at this level. You go back on the page, he was favored over Blow the Whistle several races back on the page. So he fits. I think he'll get position from the outside and be a factor in here first off the claim.
Well, that was a good video. He had a ton of trouble his last race. Victor Carrasco should get a trouble-free trip today. He can just sit on the outside, sit mid-pack on the outside, and be right there. So we both like the 1, the 8, the 6 here. Truskin for Jamie Ness. This horse beaten favored last out behind Blow the Whistle. So he'll be right there once again today with Angel Suarez aboard.
Yeah, pretty much a gem of consistency of late. The horse just didn't quite fire. A bigger kind of a gaudy 87. Maybe he came down off of that effort, off of that Parks effort, just a little bit. Warranted favoritism, I guess, off of that race. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he makes things a little bit tighter today with Blow the Whistle.
All right, so a real nice 8,000 starter allowance event there in race 3. Let's get a quick commercial break. When we come back, little carryover in the Rainbow Pick 6. That starts race 4. I have a ticket for it. We'll check it out right after this.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
All right, welcome back. Let's take a stab at today's 20-cent Rainbow Pick 6. If you're out there and you hit the Stronach 5 yesterday, well, we have a nice, fun multi-race wager for you here at Laurel Park today. Starts in race 4, the 20-cent Rainbow Pick 6. There's the carryover, a few bucks shy of $1,500. I have a ticket, a very affordable $16 ticket, and I'm 4 deep here in the first leg, which is a wide open maiden 10,000 for 2-year-olds. I go with the 3, 7, 9, 10. My top pick in race 4 is the 10, Kitchen Soup, for my man Scott Lake. But I'm 4 deep to kick off my pick 6 ticket. Then race 5, that's a maiden 10 for older horses going long. I like the 6 in there, Vickers Chalice, and I also use the 8 in there, Guthrie's Collar. So 6, 8 there in race 5. Then a couple singles. Race 6, a nice allowance race for Philia mares going a mile. I like the 3, Irish Access, Victor Carrasco aboard for Tim Keeve. Then race 7, a 2 other than allowance feature of the day going long. The 5, No More Talks, in red-hot form right now for Lacey Gaudette, who's 38% here this fall meet at Laurel Park. So a couple singles on my ticket here on the pick 6. And race 8, I used the 3 and the 8. And then race 9, we had 3 scratches in race 9, including your 2 morning line favorites. The 1 and the 2 are out, including and scratch the 5 as well. So only 5 runners left in race 9. It's wide open. I just hit the all button there in race 9. $16 ticket for me here on the Rainbow Pick 6. Starts here in race 4. Let's check out race 4. It also starts off the middle pick 4 here in race 4. Yeah, if you have a strong opinion about race 9, good luck.
Good luck. That was a lot of action for $16 you're taking.
Sure, yeah. I'm 4 deep in the first leg, all button in the last leg.
You're in the giving mood to the people.
Yep.
I love it.
Just need to get a couple singles home. So, all right, let's check out race 4. Maiden claiming 10,000 for 2-year-olds, 5.5 furlongs. And I go to the outside here, Kitchen Soup on the outside. For trainer Scott Lake, 9-2 morning line. Ricardo Chappie on this 2-year-old son of Bodemeister. First start in Lake's Barn, last out against a maiden, 16,000, and it was wide that day, and we just ran okay. Finished 5th, beating 8 links. Lake does the right thing here, drops him in the maiden 10 It's the second start in Lakes Barn. Hopefully he's figured them out by now. It's also he was coming into that last race after having a couple months off. Now it's his second race off that brief late summertime freshening. So second race back, taking a drop.
Yeah.
Ricardo Chappie stays aboard. I'll take a shot here with the 10 Kitchen Soup on top.
Yeah, the 9 and the 10. The 10's the second time reported gelding. The 9 Rapid Ashcat is reported first time gelding this afternoon. So both of these horses shouldn't let the speed get too far away. Your top selection, Kitchen Soup, was really hung out wide last time out. It kind of compromised the run. I go to the 7 Oi to the World. No real excuse on November the 1st. This horse just completely lost interest leaving the far turn. Southern Rules, the other hammy horse in there, ran very well. Go back to the $25,000 race, good enough. The blinkers go on. I think this horse, they don't mess around with these horses.
Sure.
Hammy, they know how to jam and get it done with these maiden claimers. So Oi to the World, I think it's a stalking trip today with the blinkers on. It can make amends for that dismal performance last time.
Yeah, blinkers on. You get Toledo, a good post. He has to run better than how he ran last time. We both like the 9 as well here. Rapid as how do you say
Rapid
this?
Ashcat.
Rapid. Thank you. Rapid Ashcat. First time gelding today with the Bug Boy Weston Hamilton aboard this 2-year-old by Data Link for trainer Mark Reed.
Yeah, we're going third blinkers, and I think this horse will be into the race early this afternoon.
All right, so wide open maiden 10 for 2-year-olds there in race 4 to start the pick 6. I'm 4 deep there on my ticket. Here we go, race 5. No carryover in the late pick 5. They hit it again yesterday. But as always, we have that industry low 12% takeout on both pick 5s here at Laurel Park. Late pick 5 starts in race 5. We're going a mile and a 16th. Maiden claiming 10,000 3-year-olds and upward. I go with the 6 on top here in race 5. Vickers Chalice for trainer Robbie Bales. How about the win this Bug Boy 7-pound apprentice Adrian Flores, who's riding the 6 here. You have the 6 on top as well. Nice win by this Bug Boy yesterday, up the rail on that heavy favorite for Claudio Gonzalez.
Sarah's Treasure.
Sarah's Treasure, that's right, yep.
Running style, kind of like old At the Bridge, kind of an anteater with the head really down low to the ground, and just kept on charging through. Was really kind of not going anywhere at the 3/16 ball. Next thing I kind of glance up, just drawing away. So nice job, showing a lot of heart coming right up the inside.
At the Bridge, was that Jerry Robb?
Remember At the Bridge?
I remember At the Bridge, yeah.
We're going way back.
Stakes
One of
horse,
my favorite horses,
Yep, so they had that head-to-head down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're both on the 6. Vickers Chalice here in race 5. Your thoughts here on this horse? A good second last time. Had a break from the inside, and a big 13-horse field. Was in a bunch of traffic and rallied to finish a good second behind a runaway winner that day.
I don't know why I thought I've got it marked video. I must not have put the video spotlight in on this horse. Leaned in, bumped, steadied at the break. Really kind of recovered nicely. Flores got this horse to relax and dove down to the inside, which wasn't the best part of the track, especially through the stretch on November the 22nd. Showed a lot of heart in getting up for the place. Vickers Chalice moving onward and upward here for the Bales Barn. Key scratch with the 10 lovely games is going to really bring down this price of the 6 Vickers Chalice.
Yeah, the 10 lovely games was 7-5 morning line. Was taking a drop from maiden 25,000. So the heavy morning line favored race 5 to 10 lovely games is out. I didn't use I did use the 1 a little bit here. Uncle Pockets from the inside here for McBurney.
You know, he pulled this move a little while back with Painter's Pride, a horse that came in from Jersey and Parks, stretched out in one sprinter route. He's pretty good with this with the maiden claimers. Smaller sample over the last couple of years, but he is 3 for 8 with a positive ROI with this move. Not a whole lot of speed in this race. Gets the rail, bred to stretch out and handle around the ground. You got Uncle Mo on the top end, Holy Bull on the bottom. Route should be well within the scope against this group.
I use the 8 in my exact, and I use the 8 on my pick 6 ticket as well. Guthrie's Collar for Flint Stites. A good second on the turf last out against Maiden 16,000. And, this horse's best races have been on the turf. The dirt hasn't been very good. This will be the first time going long on a fast track. Went long in the slop last September, no good against Maiden 40,000. He might like the dirt a little bit better today against Maiden 10,000, and he should be in good form off that last good outing on the turf last out.
Yeah, and take a look at the 4 as well. Colinello for Wayne Potts. Off of a layoff from January of 18 to November to late November. This horse had severe trouble that day. Checked pretty sharply going into the far turn. Actually had sneaky late run in between horses late, stretching out to a route of ground. The three-back number of a 48, that buyer would win this race, that race at Tampa. So, yeah, give a little extra consideration maybe to the 4, Colonello.
And he's a late-breaking first-time gelding as well.
Oh, is he?
The 4.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
He's a first-time
Right.
gelding today, the 4, Colonello, for Wayne Potts there in race 5. Let's turn the page here. Race 6 kicks off the late pick 4. Nice first-level allowance condition for Maryland-bred, Maryland-sired filly and mares 3 and up. We're going a flat mile here in race 6, and I just went ahead and singled on the 3 Irish Access on my pick 6 ticket. Victor Carrasco rides his 3-year-old daughter Blaine for Timmy Keefe, and a real nice second last out. She rallied from mid-pack to finish second, going 7 furlongs. She was second behind Victory Rally, who just came back to win the Geisha Stakes last Saturday. So Irish Access coming out of a very strong race. Now she stretches back out to a mile. She's a 2-time winner going a mile. Both those wins right here at Laurel Park, and she's 5 for 8 overall in the money here at Laurel. So I'm just looking for the 3 Irish Access with my man Victor Carrasco to wear him down late.
Oh, Victor red hot, man. All I look up and all he does is win.
Yep.
He's been on a nice roll.
He's out there working horses 5:30, 6 a.m. in the morning. Out there working hard.
No, he's working hard, and it's reaping some rewards right now, no doubt about it. I think anybody in this race has got a shot. We've got to scratch the 6 just as Coach down on field of 5, even the 5 I don't have. I'm using the exact as Tim Woolley, a good ROI trainer. But, breaking it down, there's only a length or two maybe when you look at this race, separating these horses. So trips are everything. I think if hashtag Selfie and Love's Legend can kind of go out, they look like the prime speeds to me, and get away with a softer half. Nobody has a big move in this field. It's kind of a grind. I think these two could maybe take them a long way as a pair up on the front end. Love's Legend, how about that win yesterday?
Teddy Mare, sure, yeah. Big horse was taking a drop, and got the money. He's had 2 big wins now these the last couple weekends. Talking about, well, real quick, the 4 hashtag Selfie. Dave Johnson, by the way, this morning on Satellite Radio. Dave Johnson loves hashtag Selfie today, and you can't knock anybody who likes hashtag Selfie. She's only a 7-time winner here at Laurel Park. Didn't run very well last out, but maybe she just fooled people. Now she might bounce back to a strong number today.
I think this flows a little bit more to her liking. She was up close to 22, 3, 45 in 4. Clearly a little quicker and a little tougher competition than what she had in the Maryland Million starter. I think she just kind of sits just outside of Love's Legend, and I'm hoping they can kind of run as a team, but really, literally, very little separating this group of 5.
And I like the 2 Love's Legend as well. So Teddy Mare, the last couple weekends, big long shot winners. He did it yesterday. With that Not for Love horse, and he has they're both by Not for Love, and they're both chestnuts, so I get them both mixed up. But he'll be tough here with Love's Legend in race 6. All right, let's turn the page here. Race 7, our feature of the day, a nice strong 2 other than allowance condition, optional claiming 35,000 3-year-olds and upward, going a mile and a 16th here, and I go with the 5. No More Talk on top. This horse had a monster win last out on a good track, going a mile and a 16th, same distance as today against Maryland-bred First Level Allowance Company. Won wire to wire that day by 5. Strong 88 buyer, and it was restricted allowance company, but he won against open First Level Allowance Company, same wire to wire fashion, with an 84 buyer going a mile late September here at Laurel Park. So No More Talk, a 4-time winner here at Laurel. Victor Carrasco aboard for Lacey Gaudette. Lacey Gaudette, 38% this fall meet here at Laurel, and Victor and Lacey together, they're 46% recently with a positive ROI of almost $5. So lots to like here on the favorite, the 5, No More Talk.
Yeah, going to be a short price. We'll have to deal with Worry the Roses, I would think, the veteran. He's going to be in the mix of this. So I think, his last couple races, No More Talk's been able to kind of win on the front end. He hasn't had a horse like Warrior of the Roses, even though he may not be the old Warrior of the Roses, but he's going to be a presence, I think, forcing the issue of No More Talk. I'll take a little flyer with Tricked Up. I had no idea how to line this horse, just to be honest with you. Here's a horse, 16 starts, all on the turf. Now
Right.
we're going to try the dirt.
Right.
He leaves this horse. The other horse of Rodriguez is scratched. The jock is here, right? So Vera, I guess, is coming down to ride. I didn't get any jock change on this.
I didn't get any jockey change either.
Yeah, so but this little movie's 4 for 16, turf to dirt, allowance routes. The last couple years is Rudy Rod with a positive ROI. It's close to like $2.80. It's good enough for me. You look at the breeding by Distorted Humor. They can pretty much run on anything. And the mare, Satan's Quick Chick, stakes winner, and I think graded stakes place on the dirt going long. So we saw this happen with the Delacour runner a couple weeks ago, right?
Yep.
There was nothing but turf. They tried it, maybe tricked up. Certainly can handle a route of ground. Interesting move. I'll take a little flyer with this one. Better price.
Well, good note there on the dam. I missed that. If the dam's that good on the main track, then the 6 tricked up could be live here on the main track. I overlooked them. I didn't use them. We both like the 2 as well here on the inside. Bronx Sandman for Gary Capuano. The Gary Cap barn with a nice win the other day with Adios Annie. And Bronx Sandman had a nice win last out November 1st here at Laurel Park, going a mile. Joan Rosado won aboard him that day as the bug. Now Rosado, a journeyman rider, and he's live here on the 2 Bronx Sandman.
Yeah, he kind of looks like the horse is going to fall into a really good trip. Is he quite as good as a couple of these? Maybe not, but he's in his best form right now, going to the 2 turns. Even Birdie's Honor might add some flow to the race with Acosta. He likes to send this horse up to the front. So Bronx Sandman, he'll relax. Stepping up the next level after the other then win. But he's razor sharp right now. All these horses have to do is have a little bit of a hiccup. And even 10 Hut, all this horse does is try.
Sure.
For
First
off the
today.
claim. Yeah, I didn't give him nearly as much chance last time. And, this horse has just got a ton of heart, 10 Hut.
Yeah, second behind the Joy Drive last out, who just came back to win. 10 Hut, a 7-time winner here at Laurel Park. And he's 6 for 8 in the money at this 2-turn distance.
Sure.
So yeah, he's gonna have something to say about this race. He runs first off the claim today for Showenthal. The barn's 27% first off the claim. So the 4-10 Hut, he'll be tough here in race 7. A real nice 2 other than allowance feature of the day in race 7 to kick off that final pick 3. So all right, you'll get a decent price on the 6 tricked up, trying the main track for the first time.
Yep.
All right, let's turn the page here. Race 8 to kick off the late daily double. We're going 5.5 furlongs, claiming $16,000 for 3-year-olds or older horses. Never won 3, and I made my price play of the day here on the outside. The 8 Hot Mike, 7-2 here for Ollie Figgins. In good form right now, real good second at this level. Last out behind Trusting Friend, who came right back to win. Second behind Mr. Fix-It, 2 back, who came right back to win. So Hot Mike has been keeping some strong company. Kevin Gomez will ride today. He's 0 for 4 here at Laurel Park, but 3 seconds here at Laurel Park, so he's knocking on the door. He should get a nice trip on the outside today with Kevin Gomez.
Yeah, he's going to sit just off my top selection. I like the 6 in here, field advantage, maybe just bit off a little more than he chewed last time out. But, boy, held very well to extremely late. We're shortening up a little bit. Strong internals last time out. I don't know if anybody's as quick as this horse early. If he can go ahead and get away with maybe, say, a 22-3 opening course, something a little bit softer than what he's had to do last time out, he's in the right kind of form. Yeah, they reached, but the number held true. That's good enough for me. I think that 69.70 is going to work in this race. And at 5.5, if he gets clear into the turn with a little bit of a breather, he's dangerous.
I'm still trying to figure out this Mario Saray Jr. barn. He's stabled here in Maryland. He's stabled at Pimlico with a string of horses. He runs a lot of horses, and he had a one with Ticker Tape Parade. And remember that? That was and so he wins when it looks like, when I don't like him.
When you least expect it.
Right, exactly. And then he doesn't win when I do like him. So I didn't use the 6 field advantage, but second start off a brief freshening, so the horse should be fresh. You get Katie Davis to take the call today. You'll get a decent price there on the 6 field advantage. We both like the 3 Stomp Dance for Kieran McGee. Stomp Dance, a 3-time winner here at Laurel. He ran a clunker last out against Allowance Company, but he's getting a nice drop today, the 3 Stomp Dance.
Yeah, Kieran and Helen Marshall, they've been a good owner-trainer combo the last several years in Maryland. Made some very good claims together.
Done well with this claim.
Yes, done very well with Stomp Dance. This is the right move. He had no chance after some trouble at the break last time out. It fits at this level. I think we had this horse as a video spotlight a week or so ago. That Timonium race just kept trying every step of the way against a good field. Yeah, he's going to be perched from the inside. I mean, they will send this horse to get a position early. I don't know if he's quite as fast or even wants to get in a duel with field advantage, but he can sit just off of him and pounce. Yeah, he's dangerous here. Aggressive move, the right move from this barn. They do this often have success doing it.
And a decent price on Claudio's horse here, the 4. Do you want a sauce? 4-1. Carlos Carrasco and Claudio. This horse been running well. A good third against Starter Allowance Company last out, dropping back down to this level today. Third race back this fall after having most of August, September, and October off.
Sure. I mean,
it'll be tough.
Yeah, no doubt. He's definitely got the bottom now. He'll have the finish third time. Claudio could be the charm.
Yep. All right, let's turn the page here. The 9th and final race this afternoon. We're going a flat mile. Maiden claiming $16,000 for 2-year-olds. I hit the all button in here. There's 5 2-year-olds still in here. A couple key scratches. The 6-5 morning line favorite, the 1 Alivav, is scratched. Also scratched the 2 Tryin' Wings and scratched the 5 Top Hat Voyager. So my top 2 picks, the 1 and the 2, were scratched. I end up on the 3 America's Prince from a man, owner, trainer Roger Smithwick, 2-year-old by Honorable Dylan. He ran a good second at Penn National 2 starts ago against Maiden 15 going a mile, and then ran okay last out. They stepped back up to Maiden 25 here at Laurel. It was his first time going long here at Laurel, and he just kind of ran mid-pack, only beaten 2 3/4 lengths, a decent 34 buyer. Now he drops back down to the Maiden 16 today. He has a couple mile races under his belt. He should be dead fit today, going that long stretch to the second wire here, the 1-turn, 1-mile distance here at Laurel Park.
Yeah, legitimate trouble in its last. You get a chance, come down to the paddock and check him out, right, Stan?
White, he has a white gelding.
Yeah, you don't see that this early. I go to the outside. I go Admiral's Row. I've been chasing this horse. Finally draws outside. Is clear of trouble. You see the last 2 trouble comments. Jostled and forced into the break, then a bobble and a steady 2 starts back. Looking at the breeding. Yeah, Straight Magician, 9%. First-time route. It scares me a little bit, but you can dig a little deeper. Is half to True Compass, who was a 5-time winner going long on the dirt. Little stat for Schoenthal. 2-year-olds sprint the route the last couple years. 3 for 11 and 6 for 11 in the money. That works for me. Will be well below the 15-1 morning line now that we've got these scratches.
Sure, absolutely. And you have a 10-pound apprentice on the 8 Admiral's Row looking for his first win. Victor Rosales, I've heard some decent things about him.
Okay.
So he's on your 8 Admiral's Row. The 7 Joey Gotcha, we both like a little bit here. You have to. J.D. Acosta probably going right to the front on the 7 and says he'll be in front, and they're all going to be getting tired for home. He'll have good position on him.
Yes, he will. I think he's going to play catch me if he can.
All right, so that's it. We're out of time. Big 9-race program today. Come on out here, give a gift, and get a gift from Laurel Park today. It's opening day down there at Gulfstream. The Claiming Crown, good luck to the Frocksters down there.
Yeah.
P&H Stables down there with
Love
Frock for So Innocent.
Love it.
Mary Epler with Oak Bluffs down there. So it'll be fun to root on some horses down there.
We've got the Marylanders going down and hopefully bringing back some money.
Yep.
Bring us something good. Bring us some warm weather. Be perfect.
That sounds good. All right, Dave Robin coming up next with today's scratches and changes. Good luck.
Good luck.